All right, Hope Dealers, how are we? Happy June. Is anybody still in a May hangover? Anybody? Yes, look at these hands. May hangover. Okay. Plexus hangovers are the best, but this one's lingering a little bit. This one's lingering a little bit. Okay. I still find myself halfway through a sentence and I'm like, I don't know. What was I saying? Like, my brain is still not functioning on all cylinders here, but super pumped to be on here. Um, for those of you hopping on, there's a couple names that I don't know. I love to see you. Say hi, say hello. If you do not know me, I am your Sapphire Ambassador, Caitlin Morlino. That feels so good to say. And I am so thankful and so grateful that you are here. This is, we usually have a like first of the month call, and it's either on the first or we do like the first Wednesday, but we've got so much happening, you guys. We've had so many things. We're like, me and the other Joels were on, which is super fun to say. Me and the other Joels were on a call this morning, and I was like, we're just gonna have to just like bang these things out in the next couple days because we've got so much to get through that we don't have time to put these off. So, um, let's kind of, I'm going to recap May super quickly. I literally do not have enough time to go through all of the wins. However, I am just super, super, super proud of each and every one of you. You all had your hand in the history that was made last month. For those of you that are hopping on that are like, what is going on? This girl's really excited about this. We became a Sapphire team. We promoted two new Joels. I'm still waiting for like all of my reports. Like it's literally just too much for me to filter out myself. I'm like, I just need some help with the reports here. The amount of rank ups, the amount of people, you guys, and this is the part that gets me, like the amount of people that got a paycheck last month is outlandish. Like absurd. The amount of people that got their first paycheck from Plexus, the amount of people that got their first bonus from Plexus. Like, I'm gonna go through and find out exactly how many people got paychecks. I'm gonna find out how much money is actually going to be paid out for our team. Because I will tell you one thing, that is a really big deal. To know that like there's not just one person winning here, that there is a lot of people winning here, and I love that. I love that. I will tell you like real quick, one of my visions for my team has always been having people at my house on a random Wednesday, standing in a circle with our favorite drinks, talking, and just looking at everyone and knowing like it is freaking Wednesday. We are here by choice. Everyone is making money and we are all happy and healthy. Like that is just a vision. Like I'm just like, my husband always like jokes with me because I'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to go do this, but I don't have anybody to do it with." He's like, "That's because it's Tuesday. Most people are at work." And I'm like, "Yeah, but not my people." My people are not at work, right? So I just have this vision of helping so many people get money in their hands so they have options in their life. It is not everything, okay? It doesn't solve all problems, but I love seeing it give people options, especially in times of need, especially in times of decision. And it just makes me so happy coming out of a month last month and seeing how many people were impacted by you, by your posts, by your messages, by your moments of stepping out in fear and being like, I'm gonna vomit. Like, I can't tell you how many people were like, hold my hair. I'm like, I got a hair tie. We're good. Like, we've got this. Like, you stepping out, you being passionate, you sharing your story, you posting when you were scared, you giving out that sample, you hitting that no hard pass rule. Like, or no pass rule, that like that is changing someone's life. So I'm just so grateful for all of you. Super excited. Please feel free to shout yourself out in the chat for everything and anything that you did last month. I am so grateful and so proud of each and every one of you. Um, okay, so it is June. Somehow, in some way, it is June 2025. I don't know how we got here. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I know that I am here for it and I'm ready for it. And we've got so much momentum as an entire team June is not ready for us, okay? And we've proved that we don't really need 31-day months. Amen. So it is a 30-day month. We have got this. We've got June's number and we are here for it, right? I told Joey after we had hit Sapphire, right? Like, because there's a different level of stress on the person that's actually going for the promotion, right? Like, everyone's rallying, it's fun. There is a level of weight that is on your chest, right? And I was like, it was done, and I was like, we get to go back to doing what we're good at. Like, we just get to go back to doing what we're good at. So here we are in June. We're back to doing what we're good at. And I'm so pumped, and I know your leaders are too. So let's talk about June. What do we have to offer? Can I get a hallelujah and an amen for free resets? Guys, this is as good as them offering free hydrate with a triplex on like a rank up month. Like, this is as good as that. So 1st to the 15th, free resets with 100 PV initial order. No combining orders. No like, oh, I placed a 40 PV. Can I place another one and get a free reset? No. Initial 100 PV order, free reset for your new VIPs coming in. Also have a dollar membership until the 15th. This is important because we are front loading the month. Front loading the month. You're following up with the people that did not purchase last month. You're letting them know you are getting a $119 value item. This is a trending, internet breaking metabolic reset that you are getting for free. If you don't want to do it next week, you're going to want to do it next month. So let's just get it now while it's free. Okay? $119 value for free. What I want to tell you, strategy on posting and reaching out. Some of you may have caught this last month. You have to repeat it. You cannot post it once and think like, well, whoever saw it. No one commented. Oh, I put it out there. I've already shown reset before and afters. I've already posted in my stories. Repeat, 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 repeat. You guys, we were more than halfway through the month and people were messaging me asking me what the countdown on my fridge was. Okay? Like, I did that thing every day. People halfway through the month still didn't know what that was. Repeat, 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 repeat. Before and afters in the comments of your post. Before and afters as your post. Before and afters in your reels. Before and afters in your stories. Talk about it, okay? Because no doubt, and if you've been here for any amount of time, you know on the 16th or the 17th or the 18th, somebody's going to message you and be like, can I get a free reset? And you're going to be like, no. No, where were you? Right? So you want to talk it out. You want to get your messages out early and you want to do your follow-ups. Fortune is in the follow-ups. And what are we doing? We are setting people up for success here. Okay. I don't know about y'all if you've ever done a reset. I don't think I'd ever survive one if I had to do it by myself. Let's just be honest. I don't want to do this by myself. I don't want to do it by myself. My house is eating. I have nobody to text. Like these people over here just eating pretzels, watching TV. They're having their French fries and like, no, I'm not doing it by myself. Right? I want a couple friends to do it with. So you get your friend to do their triplex or their Metaburn and their slim with their free reset, and you're like, hey, listen, I'm telling you from experience, the best way to do this is to grab 3 to 4 people to do this with you. Have yourself a little 3-day challenge and let's get to this. Oh, by the way, you're going to make over $300 when they order that. It's normal. This is normal in Plexus. This is not normal in other companies. If you do not know that, this is not normal in other companies to say, hey, grab 3 or 4 friends and make over $300. Oh, and in 3 days, they're going to have at least, average 6 pounds of weight loss. They're going to curb their sugar cravings. We need to normalize this in our conversations. We need to be excited about, hey, grabbing a couple people. You're going to want to do this with a friend. They are going to be mad at you when you drop 6.5 pounds and you're like, I feel stinking amazing. And you didn't tell them. They're going to be like, what, you didn't tell me you were doing this? No, I have to do it by myself. We don't want that conversation. Grab them before you do it. Take your friends with you. Okay. Also, new brand ambassadors. We have a lot of them. Okay. We have a lot of new brand ambassadors. Y'all can snag a convention ticket for $49. If you upgraded to brand ambassador, you can get your convention ticket for $49. Okay. We have some Airbnb options. So we are cutting costs down Majorly cutting costs down for the 4.5 days in Dallas. Let's go. Like, big girl sleepover. That's what we're having. These are the vibes we're giving off. Okay. Late night talks, brainstorming, casting vision in your jammas with your drinks. Like, this is the vibe we're going to give off at convention. Okay. We're going to come back lit, like on fire. So $49 for all of the things at convention, all of the training, the swag bag, all of the Dallas is not ready. Dallas is not ready. I'm gonna say it now. So
Kate, I just want to chime in. I have three left that they extended my deadline on, so I have three free tickets.
perfect. I don't know if my deadline is extended. If it is, I have two. Okay. So we do have some free tickets. So if you are not one of those people that got like $49 deal because you've been around and you're now just like, maybe I should go, hit one of us up. We'll figure this out. If you have this much interest, okay, you're like, maybe I can figure it out. You need to raise your hand and let one of us know, like, you got to go. Life changing. Businesses change at events. You will never be more inspired. You will never be on fire. You have never been to a Plexus event. I will tell you, you will leave a different person. Okay. Your business will leave different. Um, so shameless plug for convention. Okay. Um, men's health special going on. Did anybody see this? Where's Stu? The man of the chat. They knew it. They knew the man of the chat was here. He was ready to post. I think Tara's husband, he is ready. He's ready. I'm expecting some like camo manly post with him. Okay. Like, I'm ready for this, you guys. My husband, he's in. He doesn't have a choice. Okay. Men's health special, 6th through the 8th. 6th through the 8th. Okay, so we've got a couple more days before we can throw this stuff out there. So we got to wait till the 6th. 6th through the 8th, up to 15% off select items. Okay, this information will come out, so I'm just going to go quickly through this. It's going to be new and old people, like new, current, prospect, all of the VIPs, all the brand ambassadors. Slim, Active, Hydrate, X Factor, and Mega X for the US market. Okay, up to 15% on those. So you can make some really good combo packs. Okay. So, whoever you got, the man in your life, and be like, here, hold these products. I'm going to take your picture for a hot second. I'm going to need you to hold this pink drink right here. Right. And it's any flavors. There's no like only this, any flavors. That's the thing. So that's going to be a big thing. So what can you do before the 6th? Because you can't really say any of this stuff till the 6th. You could start posting some information education on men and hydration and workout stuff, and you could start educating, catching the eye of men, talking about it without saying that we've got these specials for the 6th through the 8th. Okay. Also going to be really good for like a reorder status for a retention thing. If we had spouses and partners and things sign up last month, like, hey, don't fall off the wagon yet. We've got another 30 days of this for you and it's on sale. Okay. So those are super exciting things that are happening. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I'm going to send out a text to, hold on. I got to get a right number when I say this because I just want everybody to just really, one second. Stand by. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to send out a text message to the new 214 VIPs that we signed up last month. Okay, and that's without the crazy brand ambassador ruin my reports people, right? Because that happens. So it's probably more than that. I'm going to send a text out to them tomorrow, early afternoonish, letting them know that tomorrow night at 8:30 we are going to have a welcome call. Okay, this is going to be a welcome call for the new people. Okay, we are going to be talking things like water intake, consistency, the importance of communication, the importance of grabbing an accountability partner, some top tips and tricks. Like, if you're on ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, these are the things we want to be looking out looking for. If you are taking active, make sure you're not taking that with other caffeine or after 4 p.m. Like tips, tricks. I'm really going to be reiterating things that you guys are probably already telling your people, but repeat, repeat, repeat is the best way for them to learn. So we're going to do a welcome call tomorrow night at 8:30 on this link. I will send out a graphic. I will text them all. I want you guys to go message your new people and say, hey, you really should jump on. We're going to be going over some top tips and tricks that are going to help you have success with your products. Okay. Then next Monday, we are going to do a second one because not all 214 people are going to be able to get on tomorrow night because of life, right? We want to give them a second opportunity to get on and get exposure again. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 welcome calls, one tomorrow night at 8:30 and one next Monday at 8:30. Aye, aye. Cool beans. That's also going to be a time that I'm going to be plugging them like, hey, listen, you can do one-on-one coaching calls with the person that helped you get started. Utilize your 3-way chat as another form of support for you. Just kind of reiterating the culture and the way that we do things here because Plexus does things different. This support is not everywhere, and not everybody understands that it's not just like click a link, buy it, thanks, see ya, it's a sale, buy. We don't do it like that. So I'm going to kind of be reiterating those things of like, you've got support here throughout, not just when you click the purchase button. So it's going to be tomorrow night at 8:30. I will be getting a graphic out, send that out, remind your people, and then again next Monday at 8:30, we're going to have another one. Another call that is going to be super fun for us, we're going to be doing a builder's call. This is going to be a call for people that want to make money, that want an extra stream of income, whether it be $500 a month or $10,000 a month. They are going to be able to get on this call and we are talking business. I'm answering questions. I'm going to tell you how your customer service looks as running your business. I'm going to show you like, how do you make money? Like, how do I make money? Where does it even come from? How do I do this? If I want to make more money, how do I do that? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk very briefly, because we'll probably end up having another Zoom very briefly on like tax strategy with having a business from your own home. Like, we're going to talk through some of those things. But that is going to be a strict builder's call. People that are like, I would like to make income with this. That's going to be a call you want to get on. So we'll be getting that date and time out. And you'll be able to share that with the people on your team as well. So, the last thing I want to make sure, because of the mass amount of things that we're having at the end of the month, all the craziness, we just want to make sure we are giving our people good customer service. We're adding them into the team pages. We are plugging them into 3-way chats if that kind of got overlooked in the hustle and the bustle. We want to make sure we're offering welcome calls to them one-on-one, helping them with their products when they get them. We want to make sure we're asking them for shout out posts, okay? If you are nervous, I was once nervous to ask people for shout out posts. That was a fear of mine. I just had all this head trash and I was like, I don't want to do it. Like, what if they think these things about me? And if you feel like that right now, it is okay and it is normal. But what I want you to do is I want you to ask your friend that helped you get started. I want you to say, hey, listen, I'm kind of not comfortable to do that yet. Could you ask for me? And the person will ask for you. Hey, could you give Sharon a shout out post? This is the next thing we have people do. It really, really helps her grow her business and reach more moms so they can feel better as well. If I give you a template, could you copy and paste that? Feel free to make it sound like you, but if not, copy and paste is totally fine. I can even give you a picture. That's it. Most of the time, people will do it because they just want to support their friend. So we want to make sure we're asking for the shout outs, getting them on the team pages. And this month, I want you all to have goals. We have way too much momentum. We have way too many exciting things happening. Convention, there's always crazy exciting launches at convention. So you want to make sure that you are staying in your social media, talking to the people around you, letting them know what's going on, casting the vision for what is possible, and doing your follow-ups, guys. You did not work your butt off to not follow up with these people, okay? Life happens. If you've been around, you'll hear me say, like, the cat threw up, okay? Like, they totally meant to answer you, the cat threw up, they got distracted, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I never answered her. So do your follow-ups, do your reach outs, but you gotta have a goal, you guys. And listen, goals do not have to be rank ups, okay? Goals do not have to be rank ups, okay? Are they fun? Yes. But unfortunately, I think it's like 9. You can only rank up like 9 times here. Okay. So, like, there's got to be other goals and things in between that is going to drive you to keep going and growth. That is what we're going for, growth. Okay. You will never hear me say, like, well, you didn't hit senior gold and that was your goal. You're going to hear me say, you grew by 5 points. That's growth. That's amazing. We're going to celebrate that. We're moving forward. So set a goal, get on a call with your sponsor, talk it out. And really kind of just decide, like, okay, what am I going to do this month? What's it going to look like? How many people am I going to help this month reach their goals, whether it's their health or their business or getting their products covered, whatever that looks like. But I think everybody pretty much got a really good glimpse last month what it looks like when focused, determined people link arms and go in the same direction. They row in the same direction. This is network marketing, okay? You cannot do this by yourself, but it feels really good when you're watching a bunch of other people win along with you. And it is way more fun, you guys, for me, and I know Joey and I know Sharon, to sit back and watch, like, the amount of shout outs that we had to do and graphics we had to make. I was asking for forgiveness like 3/4 of the way through the month. I'm like, I'm really sorry. Like, I just cannot keep up with this. You're going to have to give me some grace. I'm working on it. But that is such a great problem to have because so many people are winning. So many people are winning. I get much more joy watching my team like blow up like that than I do out of me ranking up. Um, it just really lights a fire. So we are not done. Okay, we are not done. June is not ready for us. I am here to tell you that it is going to be wild and crazy. And definitely a month that you should be very, very excited for. So we're going to keep doing what we're good at, right? Because we're back to doing what we're good at. Set your goals, be inspired. Listen, don't be afraid to reach out. This team is getting rather huge. Don't be afraid to reach out when you see familiar names and ask, hey, what are you doing? Hey, can I ask what a top tip from you? Do not be afraid to do that. Okay. We want to have really good sideline sister relationships here. We want to inspire people. We want to really help each other and just continue to row in the same direction. So I love you guys so much. I'm going to cut you loose. We do have Community Connect right now at 9 o'clock. That is with our big diamond team with Alita. So if you can, I would urge you to hop over to there and listen, at least with an earbud. We're going to be on there talking. Super excited and super pumped. The graphic will be in the chats if you need the ID. So, who's ready for June? We good to go? All right, let's get those free reset messages out, get some mini accountability groups going, and let's rock it out. See you guys.